Bonjour, chaps. Morning of day 6. Not a lot to cheer about, not a lot to smile about. It's still lashing it down, and to add to the mix, it's freezing cold now as well.
Yeah,
And I've got the runs.
and Gareth's got the runs. It's just, that was going to happen anyway, to be honest. I would have bet some money on that. Yeah, it's not very nice out. I think I woke up about 5 and it sounded like the cabin was going to get blown down. It was howling and wet. The wind's eased off a little bit. I think it's still gusting quite strong breeze, but yeah, pretty solid rain, similar to yesterday. But all the forecasts I've looked at said it will go through by sort of mid-morning. So fingers crossed, we can just push through this first couple of hours where it's a bit rubbish, and we'll get some better weather later on this afternoon. It's fair to say we're all pretty fed up with the weather. Yeah. We had a very nice meal last night, or a very nice setting for the meal at the very least.
That was lovely.
By the river here in Brantome. So yeah, just got to push forward. Any positives for today, G? Game plan?
Well, my game plan is I've had an Imodium, because that lovely dinner last night hasn't necessarily dealt me a handy blow. So I've had some Imodium, which is good. Used one toilet roll, and I'm ready to go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And the update from Beard Cam?
There's many updates from Beard Cam.
There's actually some shading in here.
Now remember, we still got 4 or 5 days left of the 5-foot challenge. I'm feeling confident. But apart from the weather though, like we're over halfway. This is the second half now.
Yeah.
And we've got all day to do the 100 miles. So we can take it easy, relax, enjoy the scenery in the rain. And then tonight we're in another sort of we're in a B&B, and we've got a meal out again. So
Saving grace is that, straight in the B&B. And out for dinner, no tents.
Straight in the B&B. Hopefully we can get our wet cycling gear from yesterday dry cleaned, which would be nice. And then a couple of, we've got three days of quite a lot of climbing, so hopefully that'll keep us warm in this weather.
Yeah.
Right, chaps, signing off. I'll catch up with you later on.
Nice one.
Zing!
Day they're bygone, laying near the lights of the nights of the northern lodges. There's a border road, no one slip slides or stopping, and the neighborly sleeping in a coffin with enough keef.
Hello. How you doing, lads? It's middle of day 6. Happy to say the rain has stopped. The skies are blue. It's starting to warm up, and you guys are a lot happier.
Definitely. We had about an hour of solid rain this morning, and then it sort of slowly went away and became a bit patchier. And then,
Like Gareth's beard?
Yeah, exactly like Gareth's beard, basically.
Outrageous.
And then we've had a few nice climbs today so far. Amazing views from the tops, and you'll see some of that footage, I think. And then we've come down into this little village called Montignac, which is just near the Lascaux Caves. Seen some Jurassic limestone cliffs, haven't we, Gareth?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
You loved that. Seen some info boards. I've been reading info boards. So
Is it over there? Just saying.
And we got another 80k to go this afternoon. So we've broken the back of it.
Yeah. Well done,
Weather's
lads.
looking better.
It is. I think everything is thumbs up, which is great news.
Low lights. Dead cat.
Aww.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, saw a dead cat.
Saw a dead cat. I don't think there's been a low light yet today. I think. Yeah, it has. Sorry, very funny. So we left so this morning. Weather's horrendous. We procrastinated for ages. We didn't want to go out. It was cold, wet, windy, miserable. Didn't want to go. Anyway, we eventually got kicked up by Ryan, and we've left. And we then stood outside the front in the rain, going, "Which way do we go?" We went the wrong way twice. Eventually, we ended up cycling back past where we stayed last night. Ryan thinking we've just given up.
Yeah, give it up.
So yeah, we probably wasted 15 minutes, loads of energy, and a good few degrees of our body heat.
Yeah.
So that was a low light.
That was definitely a low light.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, that highlight, amazing descents today.
Yeah.
Really, really long, like 2 or 3 mile descents. Really nice, good fun.
Oh wait, another low light. Left, did loads of like descents, like pretty like in wet on gravel, not great. Kept thinking my brakes don't feel quite right. Got to first brake, looked at my bike, and I hadn't engaged either my front or back brake.
Technical.
Schoolboy error.
Boom.
Massive error, but
Pro tip, sort your brakes out.
pro tip, sort your brakes.
Do your M check, mate. Even I know that.
Did you really? No one's ever told me. Oh right, fine. Only the pro knew about the M check. Anyway,
Zing zong, lads. See you in a bit.
alright, zing.
Zing in, zing in.
Cut them from filling me lead. Somewhere I heard you scream. For others' hearts, an alarm is to life. Hold the keys to a Cupid flash. You won't ever ride. It's time to up and die. Set
Evening, boys.
Yeah.
Tell us about today then.
You kick off, Jimbo.
Well,
Day 6.
yeah,
And
to be
off.
honest, I can't even remember what I said this morning in the morning interview, but basically I woke up at 5, it was windy, rainy. I genuinely couldn't even think how I was even going to get on the bike this morning at that point.
There was some insane rain this morning.
I was just like,
All
I
sorts
was,
of rain.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep very well because I was just worrying about it.
I bet.
Yeah, and then we obviously got on the bikes, left a bit later than we were going to originally, but that was just so we thought that the worst of the rain might go through, which turned out to be true, which was good.
Oosh, win.
So yeah,
Good boy,
it
fish.
kind of psychologically low at that point, but it definitely improved through the day. The weather got a lot better. Got a little bit of a cheeky cycling tan on my legs, which is always good.
Any chance we'll see that at the villa sometime later on in the week?
I'll be well out of the villa when I get my speedos on. Yeah, they'll be right out.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah, and then best of all, old Maxi Maunder here went off in the Vito and probably did the best bit of the whole day, the heroic bit of the day, and that was getting all of our wet clothes from the previous day dry cleaned.
Yeah, just took a couple of wrong turns. Ended up at a sewing shop in the middle of nowhere. Thanks Google Maps. But yeah, I was trying to track down a laundromat or lather. I don't know how you can pronounce it now.
Found a nice little spot for lunch, didn't you?
So nice that I've forgotten the name of the
Yeah.
thing as well. We're all massively tired today, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone. I don't know what it is, whether it's the sun or whether it's what it is, but everyone's just.
I think day 6 has definitely been the wall. I mean, the cycling today was amazing. You know, even when it was raining earlier, really good views. You know, across the various valleys and so on. And then we got into the Dordogne, and yeah, it's just incredible.
Scenery's perked up a lot, isn't it?
It's just gone off the hook today. It's just been a beautiful ride.
Yeah.
For 60 miles or so, it's just like amazing descents, really good climbs, incredible views, like old prehistoric caves, Jurassic limestone cliffs. It's that's what I've been learning. I stopped every now and then and read an info board, which is one of the highlights of my day. Yeah, it's been a good day, but really tiring. Yeah, that's one's out of the way. We've got a shorter day tomorrow by like I don't know, 10 miles or so, about 90 miler. And then the day of reckoning, Saturday, is the kind of looming in the distance, and now it's very close.
Sounds horrible.
But,
We'll be fine.
We're making progress, and not so much dancing in today's video because we're all pretty shattered. But it might make a reappearance at some point soon. So, yeah, that's about it, really.
A few words from you, Baz, because you're off camera tonight, Baz. You're behind the scenes,
I am.
like a cheeky director.
I know. I agree with everything James has said. It's been tough. And I can't remember if I said this in an early video, but a particular highlight for me was that we left our accommodation last night and immediately went wrong twice, and we couldn't find our way out of our own campsite in the rain. And James just said to me, "We should have thought about this before we left," which was particularly amusing considering we spent about 45 minutes just procrastinating and not wanting to leave, to then go wrong twice in the campsite was ridiculous. So how we've made it this far, boys, without going drastically wrong and end up in Andorra, I do not know.
But it turned out okay, sunny. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Yeah.
Good dinner.
Right.
Yeah, love a dinner. And off to bed now. We're all knackered.
Yeah, bedtime for these two, and yeah, I'm going to spend the next half an hour editing. So
But the people love your videos.
yeah,
Right.
makes it worth it just for the fans.
Right. Night then all.
Night.
Night.
Flip flop.
Bon nuit.